Ed Sheeran is going to some really extreme lengths to stop his neighbors from filing noise complaints on him. Apparently he likes to party and have some loud parties because he just spent $5 million buying the houses on either side of his London home.
Nice.
As soon as he could and they were available, he snatched them right up. Apparently in the past, he's had a lot of neighbors complaining about all of the noise that goes on at his place. So good for him. And apparently he's turning into this basically property giant. He owns a lot of different properties. They say he's got $58 million worth in properties.
It's made more than that probably in the songs.
But for sure, he's worth much more than that.
Are those investments or are those strictly to keep people from complaining about the noise? Is he kind of creating his own?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
I think for this, it's going to help him with the noise issue, but he probably won't stay at this London property forever, so it will be an investment down the road.
The songs are not exactly rowdy songs.
No, his songs aren't, but maybe he is a rowdy person in general.
Yeah, it said like he had this I don't know, like a lake, some body of water behind us where they have just massive parties.
There's a photo of this body of water. It's in the middle of a field far, far away from the house, and apparently it's a wildlife pond, but it's being used as a pool and a place to party, so people have complained about that. But it's
nice.
Quite the property.
Yeah. Everybody who I know who've encountered him, like as his career progressed, from radio stations, and he would come into meet and greets. Everybody says he's like one of the nicest.
Right.
He seems like, just looking at him, he seems like he would be a nice person based off of his looks.
Agreed.
But you never know. So a woman in the UK says she was shocked when she received a $100 cleaning fee after dropping some Skittles in the back of an Uber. So, you always hear the cleaning fee stories like, oh, someone got sick and vomited everywhere. Of course, you're going to have to pay a detailing fee. But this woman says she dropped, and there's a photo of it.
Right.
Probably about 20 Skittles.
Right, now it doesn't look like in the photo, I can see if maybe the Skittles had melted.
That's what I thought.
It doesn't look
Or
like
got
that.
ground into the carpet. No, they're just sitting there, and they kind of were underneath the seat, where the seat can slide back and forth a little bit of the front driver's seat.
Oh, so they could have gotten ground in or something like that.
But they weren't. Yeah. They were just sitting there. So all you would have to do, is just pick them up. And that's it. It would have been cleaned. And she posted a picture on her, social media. And a lot of people are starting to call her out too, though. Like, if you dropped these and you knew you dropped them, why wouldn't you have just picked them up?
So what is the, is there I've never had a cleaning fee in an Uber.
Oh, I haven't either.
But it's just some automatic, like if you get a service call to your house for we're going to work on your sprinkler system, it's automatically right off the top, $70 for them just to show up, and everything above and beyond that is added.
Right.
So is it that kind of thing where if you have any cleaning let's say you leave a bag of potato chips behind and they have to lift the bag out and throw it away, $100?
Cleaning fee? I don't think so.
That seems extreme.
It does.
Only in the UK.
No, I don't know exactly what they're, marketing.
In the UK.
But anyway, whatever. So a woman actually walked away with some really minor injuries after she was thrown from a small roller coaster at an Illinois carnival.
Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah, just thrown out of this ride. It was called the Iron Dragon.
Yeah.
Not the one at Cedar Point. This was at a carnival. And she fell 5 feet to the ground, landed on, the hard asphalt below. But surprisingly, she was okay.
Well, 5 feet's not that far.
No, but even so, when you're just kind of being flung out of a ride,
right.
It's not like you're jumping out of a tree. You're, flying out of a moving
That's true.
ride. It's terrifying, and apparently it's all because of a broken track.
See,
Imagine that.
We were talking about this last week. So you had that ride in the Philippines,
Yes.
right, where it came crashing down, and so it was somebody brought up those carnivals where they just pack these things.
It was bogey.
Yeah, and then they always do look a little bit sketchy. Any ride
Without a
that can
doubt.
travel from town to town
And get
then set
taken up and putting down.
Yeah.
Taken down and put up that quickly.
You do wonder.
You do, but
You
you won't go to
stereotype
it.
the workers too. That's the other.
I don't stereotype anybody's stuff.
Okay.
But I can understand
But
why some
you're a
people
perfect person because you live in Troy, the home of
stressed.
I know.
So those things don't worry me.
Oh, no.
All right, coming up at 7:25, your chance to win $2,000 in the 2 Grand Slam. If you're looking to get some money and you don't want to play the 2 Grand Slam and maybe you want to get some money out of the biggest investment in your life, your home, you need somebody you can trust. Well, that guy is David Hall. David Hall has been in the mortgage business here in Michigan for about 25 years. He knows what it takes to succeed here in Michigan, and he knows that the most important thing to you is customer service. You want to be treated right, and that was his goal when he put together Hall Financial. They are all about service. Over 700 5-star reviews. They have a small client base so they can take care of each and every one of their clients individually. At Hall Financial, you are a name, you are a person, you are a family. You're not just a number. That was David's goal when he put this together, and that's what he makes sure happens each and every day. So if you're looking for a new home, if you're looking to refinance the mortgage of your home, or get some money out of your home for home improvements, call this number, 248-308-5000. That's 248-308-5000, or check them out on the web, davidhallmortgage.com.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
This report brought to you by 2 men and a truck. There's an accident blocking the right shoulder, 94 westbound at Ecorse Road. Also in the Clarkston area, crews are still trying to clear up a crash on Dixie Highway northbound, just north of White Lake Road. All lanes are blocked, and you'll find southbound that left lane is blocked as well. Why work for 2 men and a truck? Problem solving and making people happy is who you are. Going above and beyond for your customers, moving up the ladder while moving people forward. That's why you work for 2 men and a truck. For your next career move, check out careers.2menandatruck.com. I'm Michelle Penny on the WWJ 24-hour traffic center.
Tigers, Red Wings, and Pistons all play here. 97.1 The Ticket.
Whether it's a job interview or a first date, Lady Jane's in Washington Township will make sure you look great for whatever is on your plate. Get a precision haircut, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment for just $14. Lady Jane's on Van Dyke, just off the 26 mile across from Target. It's wicked awesome.
Hurry in during the Ram Summer Clearance event to see why more people are switching to Ram than ever before. It's because the new Ram 1500 has more power with an available Hemi V8 and best-in-class V8 towing. It's no wonder why the Ram 1500 is the most awarded truck in America and the 2019 Motor Trend Truck of the Year. So no matter what you need more of this summer, make sure you hurry in for great deals during the Ram Summer Clearance event. Well qualified returning FCA employee lessees get a low mileage lease on the all-new 2019 Ram 1500 Big Bloom Crew Cab 4x4 with a V6 engine for $199 a month for 24 months with $2,774 due at signing. Tax, title, license extra. Based on IHS Market US household methodology and FCA segmentation of conquest data from US new vehicle registrations for CYE 2010 to 2016. Class based on light-duty pickups. Based on awards within the light-duty pickup segment from January 15, 2018 to January 1st, 2019. Call 1-877-RAM-572 for details. Requires dealer contribution at least through Chrysler Capital. Currently signed by 8320. 25% charge for each mile over 20,000. Residential restrictions apply. Take delivery by 7/31.
Attention, all licensed EMTs. Community EMS has a training opportunity for you to become a licensed paramedic for free in about 1 year. We will offer free paramedic training for employed EMTs, plus get paid paramedic wages while attending paramedic class. Paramedics are always in demand, and advancing your licensure means new opportunities. For more information, call 248-302-8128 or go to emsemployment.net. Equal opportunity employer.
Radio, we'll be en route to Kroger to fight hunger.
This is Rachel Hurst, Corporate Affairs Manager with Kroger, Michigan. So excited to announce a special partnership with Kroger and local first responders for the Kroger Zero Hunger Emergency Food Drive. Right, Chief?
We will have over 50 law enforcement agencies collecting non-perishable food donations for families in need at select Kroger stores.
When school is out, many children go hungry. Help us fill a patrol vehicle with food donations to feed hungry children across the state.
Please donate July 27th. Visit 971theticket.com/events for a list of participating Kroger stores. 3, 2, 1. The Consumers Energy 400, Sunday, August 11th at Michigan International Speedway, NASCAR's most entertaining track. There's tons to do with the whole family, like camping, live music, fireworks, and more. Tickets as low as $39. Admission for kids under 12 is half price with a free kid and driver introduction pass, courtesy of Henry Ford Health System. Michigan International Speedway. You don't get it until you get here. Visit mispeedway.com for tickets.
Looking to build a deck? Think Trex is out of your price range? Well, John's Lumber, Macomb County's largest Trex dealer, has priced Trex to put the pressure on treated lumber. A Trex deck is ready when you are. Sanding, staining, or painting is no no way to spend your summer. Plus, Trex comes with a 25-year fade and seam warranty. That's something wood can't promise. Come take a second look at the #1 name in outdoor living, Trex at John's Lumber. Proudly serving Metro Detroit since 1947. Hours and locations at johnslumber.com.
Before you expanded your business, before you shipped that 1,000th order, before you shipped that first order, you printed that new business pitch. Staples has everything your business needs to get you from here to there. Right now, get $25 off when you buy 2 HP toner cartridges and free overnight delivery on HP toner when you order online at staples.com. Staples, here we get you there.
It's 7/27/19. Restrictions may apply. Free delivery excludes holidays and weekends. See store or staples.com/toner savings for details.
Music Town Detroit is located on the second floor of Hockeytown Cafe in downtown Detroit. It has a state-of-the-art recording studio that's available to local musicians at no charge. And national artist performances every week. Get more info on Music Town Detroit at musictowndetroit.com.
Got something to say? Text 971 the ticket now at 97136. Ticket text brought to you by LaFontaine Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Saline. Home of the family deal. Find over 5,000 new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs daily at FamilyDeal.com.
Now available for download. Always Aggravated. A Mike Valenti signature podcast. Get it on radio.com and Apple iTunes.
First and second, nobody out for Encarnacion. To third, out there, out at second, a triple play. Unbelievable.
A triple play last night in the Yankee-Twins game in the first inning. Unbelievable, courtesy of Fox Sports.
Just the second triple play this season.
Really? That's fantastic.
I would think there'd be more of them, but they're really. I was checking. Somebody had a list since 2000. Most years there's like 4 or 5, and it just seems most of them are weird, you know. But this was just a basic, you know. I'm always amazed that there aren't more of them. You know, just ground ball to third, guy picks it up, step on the bag.
Yeah.
You know, throw to second.
5-4-3.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't recall ever being in a game, and I've been to probably close to 500 or 1,000 games in my life. Never seen a triple play. At least that I remember.
Yeah, maybe you have. You just don't remember.
I think I would remember.
I saw one. The Astros turned on the Tigers at Comerica Park, and you looked at 2015.
Ian Kinsler hit it.
Yeah, it literally hit it right to the third baseman who was standing a foot from the bag, so he stepped on third. And the moment he did that, I was like, that's going to be a triple play, because it was this tailor-made.
Right.
I mean, I think it was a comfortable triple play. It was essentially a double play. It just happened to be that he stepped on the bag as he threw to second. So just to repeat the news that I jumped in on Heather's newscast with, Adam Schefter of ESPN is reporting that Darius Slay will be at Lions training camp on time. This comes 24 hours roughly after we learned that Damon Snacks Harrison will be in camp on time. Both of these guys were no-shows for the mini camp activities, the OTAs, etc. Well, I don't want to overstate that. Were they no-shows? I just know that they weren't there for the
Minicamp.
Were they there for OTAs?
I don't think so.
Okay. But they will be there for training camp.
Yeah, that's what counts.
And I don't know.
You would assume that this is a sign. We know Drew Rosenhaus was scheduled to be here talking to Bob Quinn this week, that they are progressing on a deal, or maybe they realize they've reached an impasse and neither side's going to budge. So why hold out? Because you want to make money. You don't want to pull Le'Veon Bell.
Right.
So, but also maybe it shows that there's some trust in this organization that they will get a deal done. Personally, I think, Snacks, I think, is underpaid. Slay, I don't think is.
I agree with both those statements.
But the Snacks contract was not done by the Lions.
No.
So I think a little bump. I don't know how they do it. I know you don't want to extend it by 1 year, because then you have the same problem next year.
Mm-hmm.
So they need both of them, big time, especially Slay. As good as Harrison is, if they don't have Slay back there, they're in trouble.
It seems like the big storyline going into this year for the Lions is going to be, this whole buy-in, right? I mean, how is the Patricia culture in year number 2? And to have your 2 best defensive players, or 2 of the 3, along with Trey Flowers, not be there, you're starting behind the 8 ball. And I'm not saying that the holdouts would have even continued into the regular season. Who knows? But to have no holdouts as you try to start, not start, but continue this building process, and to have it be two of the most valuable players on the franchise, I just think it's huge.
Yeah.
And I did not, and we talked about this a little bit yesterday, I did not envy Quinn in terms of how best to handle this, because while I don't think you can extend guys when there's 2 years remaining on their contract, particularly not a guy like Slay, who I agree with you is paid just fine for the player that he is. At the same time, I don't know how you can look at your locker room and say, we're fine without them, because they're not.
No.
They're vital players to this team. So in a way, that's a win-win for the Lions, because you get the players back. You don't have to extend them now. At least apparently they don't. Maybe we're going to find out they did or are going to.
You know what else? If they do get new deals, it's not the Patriot way.
Right, which is fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone's tired of hearing
Right,
about the Patriot way.
exactly. That's my point.
But the Patriot way is a good way. It's not a bad
It
way.
works.
All right, it's time for the Two Grams.
It's the Jamie and Stoney Two Grand Slam. Your chance to win $2,000 in 60 seconds. Brought to you by Genesis Credit Union.
Two Grand Slam time, 248-539-9797. That's 248-539-9797 if you'd like to have a chance to win $2,000. And we've been doing it a lot lately. We gave away $2,000 last week, and we gave away $2,000 on the 4th of July. Stoney hasn't been here for either one.
I know. Did you set bars when I was gone? Maybe that's a key.
I forget. I think we may have last week, but I don't know. I don't remember. But I do remember that the guy won. James from Ferndale, or James from Huntington Woods, won $2,000.
Not James from Las Vegas?
Not James Holzhauer. No, it was not James Holzhauer. All right, let's go to the phones and pick up our contestant for today. He is from Detroit, and he is Anthony on 97.1 The Ticket. Good morning, Anthony.
Good morning, sir.
How are you? How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good, doing great.
All right, are you ready to try for $2,000?
Yes, I am.
The bar is 8.
Oh, okay.
That's good. That's encouraging.
Yeah, the bad news is, Anthony, as Jamie pointed out, I'm here. And I wrote the question.
Uh-oh. All right, so, Anthony, let's just run down the rules real quick. I know you know them. 60 seconds on the clock, 10 questions, $25 for each correct answer. If you get all 10 right, you win $2,000. We won't tell you if the answer is right or wrong. We'll simply move on to the next question to try to save time. And if you're not sure, Anthony, we encourage you to pass, and we'll come back to it if time permits. Sound good?
Sounds great.
All right, the clock will start when I start asking the first question. Anthony, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
The Tigers play this National League team the next 2 nights.
Philadelphia Phillies.
Bryce Harper played on this team last year.
The Washington Nationals.
This Disney movie was #1 at the box office this past weekend. Who delivered the famous I Have a Dream speech?
Martin Luther King Jr.
Who's the lead singer of Coldplay?
Hey.
What's 45 times 4?
180.
Chargers running back Melvin Gordon attended this college.
Wisconsin.
Pierre is the capital of this state.
South Dakota.
What team currently has the best record in Major League Baseball this season?
Minnesota Twins.
He teams with Lil Nas X on the song Old Town Road.
Oh, God.
Oh, time is up.
We got you a 7.
7 right.
Okay.
7 right, Anthony. You know what?
Nice job.
That's $175, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you for playing. Hang on the line. We'll get you back to Paul Sarah, our producer. The Stoney Jinx curse continues.
Yes, it does.
I was going to say jerks. I was going to combine the two.
I thought he was going to get this one. I thought this one was very, very, very gettable.
I agree.
I mean, I thought this one was the easiest we've had in a long time.
Oh, because you're a big fan of Melvin Gordon. You knew he went to
No, because there
Wisconsin.
wasn't a lot of sports questions. So for me, there was a lot of pop culture. And that's why I knew him.
He did not know that Chris Martin was the lead singer of Coldplay.
He passed on that.
The Dodgers currently have the best record in Major League Baseball. And he ran out of time and did not know that Billy Ray Cyrus teams with Lil Nas X on the hit song Old Town Road.
Hey, Heather, why did you laugh at me when I said Lil Nas X?
I just like listening to you say rappers' names. Or trying to rap in general. It's great. Yeah.
I just think I'm absolutely unnatural, but if you disagree.
That song has just crossed so many demographics.
And it's the most annoying song that's been out in a long, long time, but people love it.
Yeah. You can hear it on, like you said, any number of radio stations.
It's really annoying, though.
All right, Anthony. Anthony in Detroit, not James in Huntington Woods, who won last week. Anthony in Detroit just won $175 in the 2 Grand Slam. The 2 Grand Slam is brought to you by Genesis Credit Union. Apply for a loan any place, anytime, on any device. We will next do the 2 Grand Slam on Thursday morning at 7:25. That's your next chance to win $2,000, and we will do our best to make sure that Stoney is not here for that.
Oh.
Okay.
You have the whole day off, Stoney.
Thank you.
You have the whole day off just so we can give away $2,000.
Beautiful.
Up next, if you could add one perk to your workplace, what would it be and why? 97.1 The Ticket.
Did you know there's more than one Las Vegas? There's the Strip with families on vacation and questionable odds. Then there's downtown Vegas, the original gambling and entertainment mecca. That's where you'll find the D Las Vegas. Book your stay today at thed.com. The D Las Vegas, your home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
Hey, Rich, nothing says summer quite like a new Jeep Wrangler at employee pricing.
How about a Ram truck employee pricing? Trevor and a boat. Well, that's summer.
Well, at least we agree on giving employee pricing to everyone. Saving thousands in minutes makes car buyers happy.
Tanya, employee pricing for everyone makes me happy too. Pick out any Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Wrangler you want. There's your employee price. With your super low fee, it's a win-win for everyone.
Over mileage on your lease or upside down in your loan? Lalonde Land, Chrysler Dodge, Jeep Ram helps people just like you every day.
Worried about your credit? Don't sweat it. Lalonde's lenient lenders will get you approved, and you still qualify for employee pricing. Come see me, Rich.
And me, Tanya.
During the summer of Jeep sales event.
At the all-new Lalonde Land, Chrysler Dodge, Jeep Ram on M53 in beautiful Imlay City, Michigan.
Call 810-724-0444 or click LalandePricing.com.
Excludes limited SRT model provider.
Jeep Ram. Attention motorhome shoppers. You'll find extreme motorhome deals at General RV. This week only, you'll get our largest cashback discounts off our lowest prices. Save thousands on Class A's, Class C's, and diesels with these one-time only extreme motorhome deals. Inventory is limited, so hurry in. Upgrade to a new motorhome and save thousands with our largest cashback discounts. Plus, get top dollar for your trade. Now through Saturday at General RV Supercenters in Wixom, Clarkston, Brownstown, and Mount Clemens.
Paint pros know what you don't paint is just as important as what you do paint. So the Home Depot has bulk pricing on a full assortment of 3M painters, tapes, and paint essentials. Everything you need, every day. Like 3M hand masker film and Scotch painter's tape. For the cleanest results on every paint job, 3M and the Home Depot have got you covered. With bulk price savings on 3M paint essentials. Every day, only at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. U.S. only.
Spilled your juice? Quick, the Quicker Picker-Upper. Bounty is 2 times more absorbent than a leading ordinary brand. It cleans up messes and spills quicker, so you can get back to the party. Bounty, the Quicker Picker-Upper. What does building a better bank look like? It starts with building Capital One cafes, warm, inviting places that feel nothing like a typical bank, where you can open an account with no fees or minimums in 5 minutes. And you'll always find people ready to help you, not sell you. Welcome to Banking Reimagined. What's in your wallet? For consumers only. Offered by Capital One and A member FDIC. Cafes available in select locations. Copyright 2018 Capital One.
You'll do it right to spend less on the things you need to update and organize your home. Lowe's is here to help you save save every day. Plus, bonus savings this week. Upgrade to a newer, more stylish ceiling fan and save with up to 20% off select Harbor Breeze ceiling fans. Reclaim your space with 18-gallon totes, now just $4.98 each. And available in 4 colors: coral, turquoise, green, and gray. Whatever's on your to-do list, today and every day, do it right for less. Start with Lowe's. Offers valid through 7/24, U.S. only.
This hour of instant feedback brought to you by Mike DeFurro of National Benefit Plans. For affordable life insurance, log on to nbthealth.com.
The only way you can take 97.1 The Ticket with you is the radio.com app. Download it today and listen to us anytime, anywhere. Brought to you by the LaFontaine Automotive Group, the family deal.
College football in the last few years seems to be these new locker room reveals. And I feel like every year we get a few of them. And I don't know who started it. I feel like maybe it was Alabama a few years ago when they had the waterfalls, right?
Yeah.
Inside the football building. And then yesterday, it was LSU who moved to center stage with a brand new locker room for the football team.
I saw Eastern Michigan did one too.
I did too. And with all due respect to the Mighty Eagles, it didn't quite appear to be as nice as LSU.
No, but the players were digging it.
Yes, they were. I mean, I would too. I remember the first time I walked into this building. The first one when we bought and expanded the radio station. I thought it was awesome when we first went.
Yeah.
So I know what that's could probably be like. The big thing at LSU appears to be that they now have beds.
Yeah, sleep pods.
Sleep pods.
Pods, yes.
I know, that's what I said.
Oh, I think you said pods.
No, yeah, sleep pods. Because I'm sure they'll be doing a lot of sleeping inside their locker room.
Yes, you know, I mean, you don't have a good, you don't like your roommate?
Yeah.
Go sleep in the sleep pod.
Right. Actually, it was probably, who probably started all this was Cuban. Remember when Cuban first redesigned the Mavericks locker room? And they each had individual PlayStations in their locker stalls and things like that.
Well, I even remember before that when the Palace was like the Pistons locker room. I was like, oh my God, this is big. You know?
Really?
Oh yeah.
Because when I first moved here, the Pistons had a small locker room. They were way down the hall, and then they finally moved up front, and they had a bigger locker room. And then obviously when Gorse came in, he completely changed the whole locker room for 3 years or whatever until they moved out of the building. Mm-hmm. But it seems to be more and more the thing that workplaces want to create reasons for you to hang around. They want to create a space where people feel creative, but also want to linger. They want people to not just work there, but maybe play there as well. And if it's the kind of thing where clients come in, they want the clients to be every bit as wowed by the workplace as the employees they hope are.
Correct.
Right?
I wonder, I'm sure there's surveys and research that shows that, wow, we can do better business if when people visit our workplace, they get to, I don't know, shoot hoops.
Yeah. Well, it's funny you mentioned that, Stoney, because here at our little workplace, about a year ago, they put in, not a year ago, I guess it was like in January, February, they put in a basketball hoop with a full half court with a 3-point line.
Yeah.
Which is really cool, I gotta say. I don't know how often it gets used because it's at the totally opposite end of the building from where we are. I mean, I don't know the last time I shot a basket down there. Greg, do you go down there every morning and shoot a few threes?
Not every morning, but quite regularly. Like if I need to just settle down, relax from the show,
Do you really?
go out there, shoot some free throws. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I did it 2 weeks ago.
You did?
Yeah.
Just shot around a little bit? Okay. Well, maybe I'll go down after the show today and jack up some threes. I don't know. Because I always feel like I'm really annoying the workers who worked there.
That was my fear that I'm doing that.
Yes. Like
so I
this.
don't dribble a lot.
The whole sales department's there. That's where the Young Country is, YCD. I mean, so I just feel like we're maybe bothering them. But anyway, curious for your workplace, wherever you work, whether it's at a factory, whether it's an office place, whatever, what is the coolest perk you have, or what is a perk that you would like to see added? Would you like to see sleep pods added?
Yes.
Heather.
Sleep pods and a gym.
Okay.
Okay, if we had a gym here,
Yes.
you would use it after
Without a
work?
doubt. I would wear my workout clothes right here and I would go work out before I went home. Because what gets me is the car ride home, and by the time I get home to go change, I'm already home. I sit down and I'm like, I am really tired. I should probably take my little nap right now. And then I take a nap and then I find other things to do and I never go to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
If I had a gym right here, I would use it every day.
Talk to Deb.
Yeah, go talk to Deb. Right
Okay.
now. Just walk right down. Say, hey, can we add a gym in?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep. Full gym. Sauna would be great too.
Actually, in a previous work life, I worked in a building that had a gym in it. And it had like 2 treadmills, a bike, and then like a combined weight machine, you know, with all those Nautilus type thing. And it didn't get used that much, although again, I was there on kind of off hours, but it was still pretty cool to have. I used it occasionally. And so yeah, it's definitely a nice perk. I would like a 24-hour fully stocked cereal.
Ooh.
How great would that be?
Cereal bar?
Well, you know how you go to like when you're at like a buffet or whatever, and they have those machines, whatever you call it, where you just put your bowl under it, you crank it a couple times, and then lo and behold, you have a bowl full of Captain Crunch.
Yep.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Or how about just coffee that you don't have to like bring your own? Like
Well, they do